I'm the Consumer Product and Safety Commission's new executive and speaker, Bongo Ognod. Now, we had a speaker before me, but he mysteriously disappeared after trying to investigate the organics industry. We don't know where he is. We're still trying to investigate it and look into it. Now, I'm here today to talk to you with my beautiful voice about the committee's current financial aid as represented here in this video game clip. Beginning to deal with some financial issues that are currently beginning to plague our division. Now, if you don't know who the Consumer Product Safety Commission are, they're essentially like XCOM, but instead of fighting aliens, they're an agency that prevents hazardous products from entering the market for public consumption. The agency reports to the Congress and the President. It is not part of any department or agency in the federal government. The CPSC, as it's abbreviated, has 5 commissioners total, who are nominated by the President and confirmed by the Senate for a staggered 7-year term. Historically, the commission was often run by 3 commissioners or fewer. Since 2009, however, the agency has generally been led by 5 commissioners, one of which serves as a chairman. The commissioners set the policy for the CPSC, and for anyone who's a fan of Fallout, they're headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland. Now, say for example, if the hottest new toy, for kids, the Robo Pony Omega, upon being powered up, proceeds to murder every last child in the orphanage it was given to, we're going to be the guys to prevent that from happening. But see, if you were the one who modified the Omega Pony to have a nuclear reactor instead of AA batteries, which then caused it to go on a murderous rampage due to a power overload, ending with the pony going critical, rendering your county uninhabitable for the next 25,000 years. That's y'all ass's fault, not ours. The same goes for unsafe fireworks. Toxic chemicals in shampoos, toys with lead paint in them, oatmeal with mercury in it, or baby toys made from pure, unrefined asbestos. Tool, looking from this as a standard that something could relate. A power tool, something cool like a saw or something, it suddenly had the chance of malfunctioning and causes an electrical motor inside the compartment to detach mid-use and launching the saw blade out of the compartment into someone's leg, severing muscle and permanently crippling them. We're going to be the guys to prevent this. Seriously, in all honesty, we need our budget. We have terrible computers. We can't investigate the crap we're trying to shut down. And our employees have began to improvise lunches.
eating?
10-decade-old spaghetti.
That's some nasty shit there.
On some
Sausage or burgers?
both.
Shit, give us some.
I want to ask you this personally. We are the one organization that is extremely important to the American people. If we get cut, you might end up risking the lives of American people. Risking the lives of men, women, and children. I mean, if we get cut off now, the KSID Corporation will be able to sell the baby explosion pot pies made from explosions, babies, and worst of all, they're planning on putting non-GMO organic wheat and veggies. The Triforce of evil. Not only would you be eating a baby, but you'd also be eating an explosion, which would not only tear off your jaw, but rip your upper torso to pieces. And in the process, you'd be supporting pseudoscience and unsustainable farming practices. They're getting it from somewhere. We've had our scientists, our doctors, test it, and it appears to be like the babies they're harvesting apparently are Asian. That's the only lead we got. We don't know where the factory is, where they're getting it from. We don't know where their shipments are coming from. So we're beginning to be astonished how something so horrible can happen. And this is coming from somebody who is a mercenary the Consumer Product and Safety Commission just plucked off the street. I have seen some crap, but this is something that honestly kind of disturbs me. Seriously, our committee is needing funds, so people don't accidentally eat other people and get prions disease and die horribly.